Hello everyone. I hope you are able to hear me well. I'm so sorry I'm unable to put my video on because of some technical glitch, but that should be okay. And let's get straight into the topic in the interest of time. So today we shall be covering as to who all are eligible to appear for the patent agent examination. So as a brief background, patent agent exam is generally an annual exam that is conducted by the Indian Patent Office, and the exam is taken by those who are interested to pursue their careers in the field of patents. Passing the exam makes a person eligible to get registered as an Indian patent agent, and registration allows that person to work with, let's say, inventors, companies, institutions, corporates, and assist them in filing and prosecuting their patent applications at Indian Patent Office. An exam generally happens, in fact, it always happens in the physical mode only. It's not an online test. Who all are eligible to appear for the exam? So a person or individual should be an Indian citizen, must have completed 21 years of age, must have also be in possession of the degree or in science or engineering or technology or equivalent. Now the question is whether students are eligible to or not. So yes, the final year students are also eligible to appear for the exam, provided that they are able to produce their degree to the patent office within 2 months from the date of publication of the results of patent agent examination. Another question is whether advocates are eligible or not. So advocates are the ones who possess LLB degree and who have registered themselves with the Bar Council of India. This allows them to argue matters in the court of law. Now, whether such advocates are eligible to take the exam or they are not at all supposed to even take the exam, can they get themselves registered as patent agent anyway or not, is what we are going to discuss in this slide. For it, allow me to take you through the amendments that took place in the Indian Patent Act 1970. As per the old act, advocates were not at all required to sit for the exam. In fact, they were allowed to anyway get themselves registered as an Indian patent agent, irrespective of the fact whether they possess whichever degree. It did not really matter whether they possessed a degree in science, engineering, technology, which is technical or equivalent. Then the amendments took place in 2002, as per which it restricted the educational qualifications that were required for an advocate to appear as a patent agent. So it mentioned that advocates with science, technology, engineering, or equivalent degree, for them to get themselves registered as a patent agent, it is only them who can get themselves registered. So they were not required to sit for the exam, but this is the basic educational background that they required. And then the amendments took place in 2005, as per which advocates are now supposed to appear for the exam, and only those advocates who possess science, engineering, or tech or equivalent degree. And therefore, once they have appeared in the exam, they've qualified it, only then they could now get themselves registered in the register of patent agents at the Indian Patent Office. In 2006, there was a case that happened, which was filed by an advocate, Chokalingam. This case is famously known as Chokalingam case. The judgment struck down 2005 amendments, and the judge quoted these amendments as discriminatory, completely unconstitutional, ultra-vires, illegal, and void. So the judge stated that why should advocates' eligibility be restricted to an extent that they must have been in possession of this particular degree? And it is completely against their fundamental rights to pursue a particular, let's say, a career path. And this restriction that has happened in 2005 as a result of the amendments, this is absolutely, therefore, unconstitutional. And therefore, in the judgment, the Article 14, 19, 1G, and 21 of the Indian Constitution were raised. However, post the judgment, the controller of patents, he filed an appeal to the division bench of Madras High Court. In nutshell, as per the current situation, For the advocates, if they wish to act as a patent agent and get themselves registered, they must qualify the examination, they must appear in the examination, and they must possess the degree in science, engineering, tech, or equivalent. Therefore, advocates or lawyers without the aforesaid degree can neither appear as a patent agent, nor they are eligible to appear as in the patent agent examination. Then there are certain FAQs, like the first one we already picked up in the first slide. Whether it's an online exam or a physical exam, it is very much a physical exam. One has to be here in India to take it. And then whether another question is, do I need to practice as a patent agent once I have qualified the exam? It is not at all necessary that you need to practice as a patent agent. After clearing the exam, and then for you to be able to retain your name in the register of patents, it is not at all mandatory for you to practice as a patent agent in the capacity of patent agent. You can take any career path. You can be a professor, you can be in the policy advocacy, you can work in the corporate, and you could be in any other field related to this. You don't have to necessarily practice as a patent agent after having qualified the exam. Indian resident or Indian citizenship is required. So it is Indian citizenship which is needed for you to appear in the examination. Next question is, can I act as an authority to sign the documents? So yes, as a patent agent, you are eligible to sign the patent documents, applications, provided you have taken due permission from the organization on behalf of whom you are acting as a patent agent. So that is all about the slides today, about this presentation. And there are weekend classes that I take. And if any one of you is interested to get trained for the patent agent examination, you are more than welcome. And there are details which are provided. You can look at the description of this video, wherein all the details are already provided, including some of the links to the earlier free videos that I have uploaded on the YouTube channel. You can please subscribe to it as well, because on timely basis, from time to time, I'll keep coming up with the free webinars for all of you. Thank you so much.